No sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you, you, you. Without you, you, you. New face, same old good anxiety. Where's your irony? Just smile, why? 'Cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. 'Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave the city too. I don't blame you. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you, 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 you. Can you tell me where to start? I need someone to empty this heart. Any direction now would help. Let me give you a piece of advice, she said. Larger ain't bolder, and wiser ain't older. Just hold on to what you believe in. Under bridges and heavy rocks, we keep on dancing. Yes, we've traveled far since we got. But now I need to get some rest. Nevertheless, a caress. So let me give you a part of myself, she said. Larger ain't bolder, and wiser ain't older. Just hold on to what you believe in. Yes, everything changes, and so must we. Just stay true to what you believe in. When the nightingale sings, you should spread your wings. Take off and start anew. What if I don't want to? But larger ain't bolder, and wiser ain't older. Just hold on to what you believe in. 'Cause everything changes, and so must we.